Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm show you guys how to make a hookah. Alright, basically you gotta go either online or something so you can buy your molasses. I got gum with mint flavor, so smoking that. I also got some winter flower, not the best flavor in the world, but it works. And then I use the coconut coals. You can either use the quick lights or I don't know, but I use them, and then basically you just gotta have a stove top. You can't have an electric one or anything, but just put it on high, throw the coals on there. That's how you get that rolling. Okay, with the hookah part, these two parts separate. They come out. Basically, if you want ice in that, you put some ice in it. Fill it up to water to where the stem of this is in the water, probably about an inch. And then that's basically easy stuff set up with a hookah. The other part is the shisha that goes in. The shisha, you don't want it too high on the top, and you don't want to pack it down because it'll catch too fast when the coals go on top. So basically you do that. Get it to where it's about, that might be a little too much, it takes a little more out. Put it back in. That's about good right there. Where it's not too much over, and then where it's not packed in. Okay, and then the tricky part usually is putting on the foil. Foil, pretty easy. Get about a small square piece, about enough to cover the whole top, about this big. And then once you get it, you just put it on top of your bowl. Make sure it's tight around it like that. Pull it down on the sides. And then something you need. People use tacks. Some people use whatever little poker thing. I use toothpicks to poke holes in the shisha cap. It's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Just poke holes all the way around. You don't want to poke the holes too big, and you don't want to poke them too close together, because you don't want all the ash and shit from the coals falling in. And you don't want to push the foil down too much. Okay, but once you got the holes poked, you just put it on top, make sure it's nice and snug. You don't want to push too hard, you don't want to break your bowl, because these things are pretty cheap. They're like $4 or $5. Little ceramic, little bowls. But now that I got the main part of the hookah set up, set it on the ground. Put the hose on there so it's not on the ground. Get my tongs. Gotta find where I fucking put my tongs at. Okay, let's see. Got my dual monitors, 2 TVs, 32-inch. Hell yeah. Alright, I got the tongs. You can use really anything. I used to use my keys until I got tongs, but tongs work pretty good. Coals are almost done. Let me flip them over for probably a minute or two. Coconut coals, they take a while, about 4 minutes, 2 minutes on each side, once the actual surface is hot. But this is a pretty decent sized hookah. It's about 2.5, 3 feet tall. So, it was only $40. You can go online and buy them and shit. But pretty easy to clean, easy to maintain. And then, like I said, just make sure when here you don't have this pushed down too much. This is kind of a boring part of the video, so feel free to fast forward. Just gotta wait for the coals to light up. And once they're red on both sides, just make sure you turn off your stove, grab the hose, and you want to start sucking out of the pipe when you put the first coal on. So I want to hold it in my mouth while filming and take the coals off of the stove. Careful not to burn yourself. And that's about it, man. Just enjoy your hookah.